finishing work. Oh, let's get out of here. Woo! You! Beautiful day. Beautiful day. Alright. Adios, amigos. Alright, gotta try and get out of my work brain and into my vlogging brain. I don't know about you guys, but woo, you know that feeling when you just leave work and you just want to get out of there as soon as possible? It's exactly how I feel right now. It's gonna be a busy night. Got some Muay Thai. I've got a bite and boil at home, and I gotta make sure I do the imprint tonight when I get home. So that should be fun and interesting. I've never done one before, but it seems pretty straightforward. Chuck it in hot water, shove it in the mouth afterwards, and bite down. So yeah, it seems to be alright. But one thing that happens with like mouth guards and everything, woo! I just gag, absolutely gag on them. I just can't do it. Can't do mouth guards. So anyway, I haven't had one in years. Probably since since I was a kid. And I tried to make a mouth guard for when I was doing jiu-jitsu, and then I just felt like I was just gonna throw up the whole time because it just felt like it was at the back of my throat. Like, oh, it was not for me. Not for me, I'll tell you that much. And oh yeah. So I just pretty much just trying to get one ready for Muay Thai, seeing as you get hit in the face, and I don't want to land a significant amount of strikes to the face and lose a tooth or get rocked or something. So we'll get that mouth guard. Yeah, so we'll go in front of this guy. This guy's gonna get pissy probably. All right, but yeah, fucking. But yeah, what we're gonna do? So we'll go home. We'll do that straight away, because as soon as I get home, I'm gonna be tempted to go have a nap, which I cannot do tonight. I got too much stuff. But yeah, it's crazy. Like, the weather is like 30 degrees or something, and I think tomorrow it's gonna be like 28 still, and like raining, which is like, oh man, if you're ever thinking of coming to Victoria, just pack clothes for like literally every season, because it's gonna change. Oh, come on. That's the one thing about vlogging after work, is just trying to bring the spirits back up. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not entirely, in love with, my 9 to 5. So, it's not a passion of mine. But I've actually, this is the first sort of video that I've made after work, and it's probably, exactly how I thought it was going to go. I was so tempted to touch all those dudes' hands and they're just hanging out of the car. Like, ew, what's going on, guys? But yeah, Muay Thai tonight. I think I'll be alright. I've been getting over a cold and everything. So, I think I'm good. I think I'm good to spar. You know, it's one of those things, you know, you just go, even if you don't feel like it, you know, that there's plenty of those people I see at gyms, like if they don't feel like going, they won't go. And you know, it's a very selfish thing, but you're never going to get any better, and you're never going to help your teammates get better either, because you know, even if you're there, you don't feel like going, you still got to go there for your mates and everything, and you know, bring their skill level up. It's the same thing for like when you compete. You know, it's alright, good, you don't want to compete, that's fine, but you still got to rock up and help those who are, you know, help prepare those who are going to compete. You can't just send your friends in to get slaughtered, right? So even if you don't feel like training, you still got to go, because you're making yourself better at the end of the day, and you're also making your teammates better. So, you know, it's one of those days I don't feel like going, but I'm going to go anyway. And then the days, surprisingly, where you don't want to go and you do end up going, you feel absolutely like amazing. You generally have a killer session, and so fingers crossed that happens. If that doesn't happen, what do I know, right? What do I know? I'm just some random dude on the internet. Woo! But I can't wait. It's gonna be fun. Also, can't wait to get tattooed. Woo! Just got approved for my day off, which I should have really taken the day off and then booked the tattoo, but my tattoo artist is a little bit hard to get in with, so I just, you know, I just booked him first and then prayed that work gave me the time off, and it all worked out, which is sweet. However, I might have to take another day off, because I'm getting I'm getting the tattoo done on Friday, on a Friday in April, and which is still like 3 or 4 weeks away. So I'm gonna get it done on top of my foot, and I have no idea how quickly. I have no idea how quickly my foot's gonna heal, to be honest. I have no idea. I've never had my foot tattooed, so obviously got to wait for all the swelling to go down. But I'm not gonna enjoy getting it done either. It's gonna be a total nightmare. And yeah, it's gonna get a falcon. You know, it's gonna be pretty rad. But yeah, this year I thought I would just, you know, whilst I'm in a position where I can, you know, afford more tattoos, I'll probably just try to finish off my leg with them. My shin and my calf are already done, and yeah, I'll do the top of my foot, and then sometime middle of the year maybe I'll get my thigh done, and then I'll figure out what I'm gonna get done next and where. That's the hard part, is figuring out where to get tattooed. Like, I'm pretty sure I said this in my other video, but oh, come on mate, let's go. So I pretty much said, what did I say? I said that, like, if I got my back tattooed, right? So if I got like my full back done, like I wouldn't really have anyone to help with the aftercare. So like, if you don't have anyone to look, you know, do all the aftercare with, do you just, I don't know, improvise and get like a loofah, and then like just put soap on it, and, you know, like a back scratching sort of stick looking thing, like, or do you just sort of let it heal on its own? You know, I might have to pay a random off the street to come help me out, but it's gonna be interesting. I would like my back done, but it's just, I think that's well, everyone's different, but a lot of people will say the back sucks. But you never know, you never know till you get it done, because, yeah, like I said, everyone's different. Everyone responds differently to tattoos. Like my tattoo artist, he said that his shin actually didn't hurt that much, and the top of his foot hurt more. But the shin was not fun at all. That's the worst one I've actually had to date. And it was like there was a spot right under the knee that hurt, like it's like a little bone. And my oh my, wow! I'm not one who like passes out, but I swear to God I almost did. I swear to God, I was like, what is this? I'd never felt, anything like that when getting tattooed. Anyway, I hope like nothing else is like that. But yeah, tattoos are crazy. Never fun. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't know, there's just so many people who are like, they get tattoos, and then they say that like with every tattoo that you get, the next tattoo gets worse, right? So the next tattoo is worse than the previous one. Don't even know if that was a word, worser. Good English there, Chris. Anyway, yeah, each tattoo gets more and more painful, but I don't know if that's true. I guess I'll find out when I get this tattoo done, which is gonna suck. But I wish I lived closer to my artist, because it's gonna be a journey and a half. Let's just say that. I'm gonna be waking up early. My good friend Anna's gonna drive me because she works in the city, so I'll get a lift with her, and then I don't know. And then I think I'm just gonna message her around when I'm done. So hopefully my artist can do it in about hopefully 5 hours, 6 hours. I think you should definitely have it done by 6 hours, because I think my shin took like 6 hours, and yeah. So I think the top of the foot should take a lot. Should be. I'm just gonna throw it out of 5 hours. All right. We'll revisit this after I get the tattoo and see how long it actually took. I really want to go down there, but the road gets like narrower and narrower, and on the left no one's paying attention to you, so everyone's looking right at the roundabout, right? Because we're in Australia here, and when you're at a roundabout, all the cars come from the right. But my motorbike is overheating, so I might just do it. Alright, so yeah, it's gonna be great fun. But yeah, like alright. Man, this is like one of the most sketchiest areas. Alright, I'm gonna go here because this person's not gonna pay any attention. So yeah, oh man, I can't wait to get more tattoos though. It's gonna be so good. I've been waiting so long to get more, but they unfortunately aren't cheap, you know. Who would have thought that you know, would have gained you know, a lot of popularity. Also, I'm not sure if you guys have seen Roadhouse with Patrick Swayze, but this week the new one comes out, so that should be exciting. Conor McGregor, I think this is his first movie that he's ever been casted in, so it's either going to be a real cringe sort of movie, or it might actually be decent. I hope, yeah, I don't know, I just hope he got like really good acting coaching. Man, Conor McGregor's wild. I think he actually comes back to the UFC as well this year, so that in itself should be an amazing year. Everyone's like, oh, you know, he's not the same and everything. True. Conor McGregor has been abusing the nose beers and the steroids, but you know, I want to see him fight again. I just for the pure fact that I want to see if he can throw that leg that he snapped with confidence, and yeah. I really want to see if he can, yeah, make a comeback. You know, Chris Weidman, was it? I think, you know, because he had the same break, and when he came back, oh man, was it last year or was it the year before? Time goes so quick. So when he came back, he just wasn't the same fighter. You know, pretty much career was done for. I've never seen him compete since, so I think his career's done. But Conor McGregor, man, I think he might just be crazy enough to pull off a comeback. And everyone hates on him because he's so crazy, and he sort of lost his way a bit after, you know, making all that money. But hey man, he made all that money, and sometimes, you know, coming from the background that he came from, you know, low income, like this is the sort of stuff you can expect, you know, wild partying and, you know, all this like antics, plus he's Irish, so there's nothing new under the sun there. That's just Irish people for you. I should know. My ancestors were Irish. Although I've got an Irish last name, but I've never been to Ireland, so I don't really call myself Irish. I don't know. Yeah, I don't really know about that one. Oh no. Woo! I actually should have gone down another gear to do that. Woo! Oh man. Oh, it is absolutely windy. Holy moly. Does make it a bit exciting though. Never know where the wind's going to push you. Oh. But tomorrow's going to be fun. Rain, rain, rain. The one thing, back to Muay Thai, the one thing that, you know, I kind of wasn't expecting, and I have no idea why, but the thing that makes it hard, and I guess this is any striking martial art, the thing that actually, for me, makes it difficult, it's not the physical, the physical intensity of it. It's not, anything to do with the conditioning, but it's just the footwork. The footwork is always going to be like the thing that's going to take the longest to learn, and just to remember a few combos. And I think that's why a lot of people just master the 1-2. I don't know, but I guess the whole point is just to drill. Just like jiu-jitsu, just drill the combos so many times that after a while it's just second nature. So that's all it comes down to. It's just like getting it so good that it's all just second nature. Man, I need a faster motorbike. If you could all donate, that would be great. Maybe I'll just start an OnlyFans. I don't know. It seems to be all the rage right now, right? But somehow I don't think it works the same with guys as it does with women. What's wild though is, I'm not going to start that topic. I'm going to absolutely just get bans from YouTube. But yeah, like, I don't know. Do women actually like use OnlyFans to subscribe to men? Like, I don't know. It's probably a thing, right? But I would have. I don't know. I guess if you're a woman and for some reason you're watching my channel because I don't know, you're curious, leave a comment and leave a comment if you or anyone or your friends, subscribe to any male OnlyFans stars. I would love to know. However, I do think as a male, if you do get into OnlyFans, I think your the target audience you're going to have is going to be men. It's just a weird little paradox, It's but will that be worth it? I don't know. That's that's what we all want to know. Definitely not going to be making as much money. So I definitely think there's a wage gap there for the males. Yeah. Where's the equality there? But yeah, that's wild, man. That's absolutely wild. Meanwhile, I'll just stick to YouTube and I reckon making motorbike videos, doing jiu-jitsu and doing Muay Thai, and that's all I can do, It's that's the lifestyle that I live, and that's what I'm going to be sharing with you guys. The martial art lifestyle. living that warrior lifestyle. Yeah, I would say for sure, you know, I had a bunch of warriors in my lineage, because it just feels, you know, doing jiu-jitsu, doing Muay Thai, like, it just seems like the right thing to do, you know. It's hard, but man, woo, you just get, like, there's no better feeling you get from, like, after a training session, especially if you are able to dominate. Like, you know, you feel like the man. You're like, yeah, I'm the man. The craziest thing though is with like Muay Thai and everything, you can get away with you know, dominating without really that much experience, if that makes sense. So even though I've been doing it for like maybe 2 months, let's just say 2 months, yeah, even though I've been only doing it for 2 months, I'm still like hanging, you know, with people. Now, you can't do the same with jiu-jitsu, and that's what I like about jiu-jitsu, is it doesn't matter, you know, how long you've done it. It's just so intimate, and so, like, the variables are crazy. Everything's so close quarters and changes so quickly, and you're not just changing positions, but you're also trying to look for submissions and be offensive, and then at the same time there's moments where you're being defensive and applying, you know, there's a lot of things that are similar, you know, applying pressure, you know, with like Muay Thai and stuff, you know, being defensive. But jiu-jitsu, man, you can't slack. You got to be on. Cardio is going to be on. Everything's got to be dialed in if you want to be really good, because you can't just come in off the street for a couple months and expect to be, you know, be good. Now, we do get those athletic people that come in who, you know, they might mess up the little guys a little bit, or, you know, make them really work for it. And wow, what a corner turn that was. Yeah. So, oh, man, can't. Some people, I swear to God. Yeah, and like, just, I guess that's why when you're a white belt to blue belt, you know, that's supposed to be your longest time in between belts, because you're just learning so much foundational stuff, learning so much new skills, that that's how long it just takes. It takes a couple of years to get a blue belt. Some people, you know, can get it in like a year and a half, 2 years. I probably would have gotten mine a lot sooner if it wasn't for COVID. So that delayed everything. But yeah, I'd say about 3 years, 4 years. I can't even remember. Oh well. But I know it took me a while. And then you know, you'd see all these posts on like Instagram and stuff, like, oh, you know, I just got my blue belt, and then I'm just like, man, am I shit? Am I that bad that I don't have my blue belt yet? But here's the thing: after you get your blue belt, you either quit or you keep on going. And well, I'm still there, so I'm one of the few that made it. But what's crazy after you get your blue belt, and I don't know, you start to care less about the belts, to be honest. I reckon the belts just force you to I reckon, like, well, it is a retain, like a retaining technique for gyms to be like, all right, well, you know, here's the new belt, you know, now you can stay longer, you know, you can, because I don't know, there's just those people that need that sort of validation. I'm like, oh wow, I've got a new belt. All right, I'll continue training, because they don't have the mental fortitude to keep going. But you know, without it, but as soon as you get a new belt, or any belt, as soon as you receive the blue belt, pretty much, you are being hunted by all the people under it that don't have that belt, or just a higher belt see that you're a high belt as well. So they're like, all right, well, I'm definitely not going easy on him. So it's sort of like where everything just gets more and more intense, right? Because you can't just chill. And I've made the mistake so many times when I first got my blue belt. So I'm still on my blue belt, hopefully get a purple this year, but you know, as soon as I got my blue belt, I would still kind of let the white belt sort of like work a bit, you know, as you do. And that's my problem. I'm too nice. Just ask anyone. I'm slowly being more and more ruthless, but it's taking time. And let me just, yeah, and oh man, what was I even talking about? Oy, oy, oy. But yeah, I was being too nice and everything, right? So they would get the better of me. They would absolutely sort of end up making me regret being a blue belt. I'd be like, well, like I should be destroying these people, right? And then you just slowly learn that you should be destroying them, but you should also prepare yourself to be submitted by someone that might be, you know, a white belt or you know, another belt that's underneath you, because just so you have your ego in check, because you don't want to you know, get tapped by like a white belt. God forbid you get tapped by a white belt. I would just quit then and there, to be honest, if that happens. That's how I feel on the inside every time that happens. Throwing in the towel, regretting my life decisions. But that very rarely happens now, which is good. It's a sign that, you know, you're leveling up. But yeah, like you know, just so your ego is just like in check. Like, man, there's some people that get tapped by like a white belt or a lower belt, and man, you can see it in their eyes. You can absolutely see it. That like that they're about to like punch you or something. Great, the jet engines are on. So yeah, anyway. Whew. Oh, it's so hot. Anyway, hope you guys loved my after work rambles.